Greetings and salutations to you all, my dear friends. I of course hope you have been very, very well. This is Kluger. He is back making more Fallout 4 Sim Settlements videos for all of your eyes and your ears. And I hear a radio. Please don't copyright strike. Hello, I'm just going to keep talking very loud. But listen, I'm recording this back to back from the last episode, so I haven't yet seen your comments, etc. from episode 1. Please do bear with me on that. I am not ignoring your delightfulness and your excellent suggestions and or feedback. Shh. I'm just going to quickly raid this area because we have reaped the rewards so clearly. Wastelands, that's a good thing, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, we're gonna steal some stuff, acquiesce some new materials. I looted that bag, right? Yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm recording this back to back, which is fine. This is good. This is efficient for someone who doesn't otherwise have much time to do recording. So that's why we're doing it. But not too much has happened since last time around. I did get the what's your name config working. I don't quite know what was going on there, but I just had to enable and disable a bunch of stuff a few more times, and that seemed to work just fine. So we're laughing in this capacity. That's really about it. I just sort of refined. Nice. Oh, the glow-sighted. That's got nuclear material stuff. Give it. Otherwise, I just refined the entryway defenses. It's nothing too fancy to write home about, but I got a cool little shot of it here for you. Just added the nice shotgun shells. Added the sentry guns, which actually fit in really well in those little kind of, I don't even know what to call them. They're like nooks of some kind. Where'd the guy in the power armor go? Did he go for a 6? Did he stack it? He might have stacked it into the water. It's fine. How good does the water look with these mods though, by the way? Oh, listen. Oh, all right, cool. So that immediate threat has been quashed, which is good. Though it would have been interesting to get him to gank us, but so good that turret worked though. And yeah, otherwise I just sort of added in, this already got knocked down, rude. It's fine though. I just added in these are just wood walls, or from the wood structure section thingy, because no junk fence really fits in that little alcove. But I think that looks pretty well. It matches up to the wall pretty flush. Nothing can get through. And yeah, I love how those sort of just fit in nicely. I don't know how effective they're going to be from there. Only time will tell. But so for today, I do want to just sort of try and set up a little more perimeter defense. But I do also want to try and get a couple more settlers in here, if at all possible, because the quicker we get people pouring in, the better, if you ask me. Sort of get things moving along, especially food, because, in terms of, I wish we could scrap the dead hanging lady, but, vis-a-vis, such is life. What? It's fine. Look, if you watch this channel before, you're used to the nonsense. But we might put someone up there. That's always a cool place to have someone hang out. But in order to do that, we got to use my favorite building material, or at least the way I want to set this up. And that's good old scaff. The good old scaffolding, which snaps flawlessly without any problem ever in the world. It just works. It's Toad Howard style. It just works perfectly every time. Don't even trip about it. But I've sort of done some experimenting with this, with my test build, and this, in theory, should work out pretty well. I know it's floating for right now, but essentially I'm just trying to make sort of this two-way pathing, because then we can sort of make it go up there as well and sort of try and access some of the roofing to a certain extent. For the time being, however, let me just plop some stairs down in here. And in fact, what we might do, this will likely change as we sort of move along. That's not floating, is it? No, look, it's indistinguishable if it is. How'd I go with the placamente here? That's pretty good. We could live with that. Could we though? It's actually upsetting me a little bit. Hang on. just need a little bit of a scooch. So it looks like it's kind of sitting more on top, something a little more like that, perhaps. Then we're gonna move this bloke down. Yep. Hang on. I don't think that worked. Get out of here. Yeah, that's fine. And now, of course, this will probably be floating, but... Except that... No, that's good. That's good. We can live with that. I don't know where we're going to connect to up here. This tends to be a little bit of a nightmare in my experience, but for now, we'll go to Sim Settlements, of course. Residentiale. And don't even trip. This should fit. It's a bit of a finicky spot to put it, but it ends up looking pretty cool, if you ask me. We'll just have to get it down for now. Yeah, that ends up floating. I think this ends up looking a little better if you just sink it down a little scooch. So it's something more like that. I think we'll be able to get away with that without too much fuss. And we're a little ways away from the wall. Hang on. This is always troublesome. This is what you get for building essentially like a weirdo. It's actually, it'll even be fine if it's on like a little bit of an angle outwards, as long as that's sort of kind of sticky. Now choose building plan. I did try one up here, which worked pretty well, and it's one of my Tinkerer digs. I really, really like this one. It looks great. It looks fantastic. So that should be up and running pretty soon, and we'll put another farm in for that individual just shortly. We'll finish off what we're doing here. Structure scaffolding. Oh, the rain just changed sounds. Weird. But man, some of the rain in these mods, listen. They look so good, dude. They look fantastic. Actually, hang on. That's not going to work, is it? Please get banned. I have to put a single bloke here. Oh, man, I scrapped the wrong thing. You idiot. It's fine, though. It's fine. Hello? I mean, that still looks supported. Like, it actually still looks fine. Don't even trip about it. Oh, look at the colors. Listen. Right, so bam. Easy done. Like, it's not even a tripping matter. You know? Now, which of these, vis-a-vis acquiesce, will work delectably here? Of course, this is going to turn out different to the last time I did it, because this is just the nature of these things, you know? It's bloody hard to build in this little spot. I won't even deny this. How does... Look. I mean, that's pretty close. Is this going to be too many ramshackles? Now there is a hole somewhere here too. There's a way to fall down. There we go. In my extensive testing, this is what I have found. All right, that's actually definitely floating. Will it let us snap another individual to it? That is the question. Screw. He's done it. Don't even trip. I tell you what, this doesn't actually look half bad. What if... Rude. Look, I'm actually not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan of it. We might have to come back to this, because it's not immediately imperative that we get up there. But just this is more so I don't forget. We're better off, I think, like this. Right. Yeah, I don't know those are two singles, but it's fine. It's not a huge deal. And then that gives us more sort of wiggle room to elevate from there, you know? So we could fit something like, well, like any of these really, but like one of the taller stair jobs, you know? Something like that, right? That actually works out pretty dang well. Look, while we're here, though, because this is oh, lookin'. I don't know what we're going to do about sort of all this, and I have no idea if the NPC individuals are going to be okay pathing. That actually looks super weird, though. But I mean, it's functional. You can't even deny me the functionality. I said I was going to leave this alone, and I'm still building here, but look, don't even trip. Just maybe fight me in the comments. That makes it look a lot less ridiculous, right? And also, the homemaking has structure miscellaneous, I think. Miscellaneous? I'm pretty sure it's in here. Oh, the cinder blocks actually would have looked fantastic as entryway defenses. No, this stuff. Yeah, wood miscellaneous. Yeah. These are killer. I don't know if we're actually going to make them work in this situation, though. They might give it some sort of extra juju, you know? Make it look a little more feasible, because I do hate the look of like weird floating blocks and that kind of thing, if that makes sense, you know. Something like that. I don't want to get too caught up in that right now, but they just give us some extra girth, you know. That's not bad. I could live with that. The only thing is, like, these stairs just tend to connect kind of weird. Look, I've been fluffing around with this for way too long. Apparently, we have a third individual who's shown up. They can build that when they have the chance, and we will, like I said, get them on farming jobs. We will start adding defense plots soon too, because those are just really fun. But farming is the prime directive, right? What's your name? Victoria. And what's your name? Irene. I like it. Look, we'll have to get rid of the trash bin. We should be able to fit a third farm in here, I reckon. You're finding snapping points? Wow. I don't even want to ban you. Where's this bloke end? All right, that'll fit. I reckon that's going to be just barely acquiescent. Right? We've actually done it. We've actually done it. No, there's a little bit of overlay. This might... Wait, hang on. Is there? Yeah, there is a little bit. Rude. I could put them along this fence instead, but I feel like that's getting a little too far out. I like how this is all tucked away, you know? That does... It provides good ornation, you know? Oh, we'll see what comes up. There might even be a plot that sort of doesn't take up too much space, you know? There might be something kind of little. Let's see. Garden wall, hobo farm, for example. Bathroom farm. Mini farm. Let's give that a go. That might actually do the trick just nicely. Cool. All right. I'm sure these episodes are going to end up running quite long, which is kind of anti-YouTube methodology. Why is this for rent? Excuse me? So only one person's moved into here. It's probably because of the spare bed. Throwing everything off, you know? Which is classic. Is that floating a little bit? It might be, but we'll live with it for now. That's so rude. Because the thing is, Ronald needs somewhere to sleep, you know? I haven't made the, that nifty thing you can make. What is the thing called? Vision switch. Yeah, this baby. Wait, no, is this the... Yeah, this thing. Yeah. So it can tell me who's homeless. Right? Is it aid? Yeah, this dude. ASIM vision off. There we go, homeless. Nice. That sound effect was really cool, by the way. One of you should be homeless, no? Did this end up choosing the plot I wanted? No, I didn't think so. I was too late. Hobo Farm. No, hang on. I chose a different one in the end, didn't I? Where was it? Hello? Am I tripping? Mini farm. There we go. And then option. No. I'm doing a very bad job here. Manage upgrades, allow auto upgrades. I like to let the farms just sort of do their thing. I don't want food to be held up on our account. Boom. There we go. I can't believe none of you are homeless. I'm very confused by this. But it will power on. I don't even know where the third settler is. I haven't seen him yet. Whoops. But no biggie, no problem. So I wanted to work on this first, because these blokes keep opening this door, and it's really cramping my style. So, I do in fact, first I want to delete the debris, because gross. We wouldn't just build on top of this. That's disgusting. Right? Because individuals are going to want to, they're going to want to get through here. Make no mistake about it. I reckon we could fit a really cool internal plot here, eventually. Internal defense plot, that is. Possibly even along that wall. I can't get rid of these furnitures. We might be able to build around them, or I could use some console trickery to remove those. But just some really nice low fences should do the job here. For those of you who are watching me on Twitch, you'll remember that we did... What did we do? Spectacle Island, and we did the modded thicket excavations build. They were both fun, but I felt like they were a little bit how do I want to say this, like directionless, if that makes sense at all, because I would like kind of big blank or at least the first one was. Spectacle Island was like a big sort of blank canvas, which was cool, but it was also very, very challenging, because there was kind of no direction to work with, if that I'm gonna use sandbags here actually. There was like there was too little to sort of give us guidance, if that makes sense. So I did struggle there. And then thicket excavation seemed really cool in principle, but when it came down to actually trying to build there, it became quite difficult, because how do I say, it's not going to fit two, is it? Rude. Maybe we could kind of just stagger them. Can we get surface snap? Yeah, we can. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, the actual, like, excavated area was a bit sort of, kind of janky, I guess, for lack of a better term. Things were awkward sizes, and it was hard to fit plots in and all that sort of stuff. So it did, in some ways, become quite problematic, unfortunately. It was still fun, make no mistake. I'm not sort of saying that it wasn't an enjoyable time, but in those ways, it did become a little bit troublesome. Whereas this, I feel like we've got a really solid, well, at least in my head, I've got a very solid direction about how I want to build here. It's sort of speaking to me in terms of the layout. I think we can make this work really, really well. So I'm, as you might be able to tell, quite excited, and I guess in a sense a bit, I don't want to say distracted, but I am a little bit sort of all over the place, and sort of having a bit of a hard time staying focused on one thing at a time. But I don't want to do too much building off camera, which is why here we are on camera, I guess. Will that fit? I think that'll end up looking okay. We might sort of have to just cheese it a little bit, but I might even just end up bringing this forward, which might end up working better in the end. Might spin it. No, it looked better how it was. There we go. That's sort of creating a nice funnel, and then of course this is where we're going to plonk ourselves a nice old mate Sentry. Because, look, this particular little alleyway does scare me a little bit, especially while we haven't got it set up. I've had super mutants sort of just chilling down the pathway here, which is incredibly rude. And yes, I am sticking with basic sentry guns for the time being, even though I do have the MOAR turrets mod installed. I'm a big, oh look, there's a bloke. I'm a big fan of that mod, but you want to talk to me, don't you? No? Elis. G'day, mate. That's a cool thing you got going on there.
Let's trade. Go ahead.
Has he got a cool bag? Is that what has he got that? No, that's just part rude. I thought he had a bag of the Commonwealth that I could trade with him, but alas, no. Alright, yeah, cool. That's working alright. We might even stick another one up here somewhere at some point. Another turret, that is. Like, this corner's a good acquiescence for that. I think we're pretty much at the border here too, right? It's not too far away. Yeah, there we go. But this is still pretty cool. Like, we've got access over here. We can defend this alleyway, as it were, which is pretty dope. Look, let's not beat around the bush. So we'll block this off with some junk fences. Mate, we are, I don't want to say so far behind, but look, this is a big build project, you know. So I can't be too, like, ornery that this seems to be going a bit slow, because it's just a challenge, man. It's like, how much faster can I build? I'm only one man. Can we screw, that's our power. That's apparently about as far as we can go. Are we pretty flush? Are we pretty screwed? I think so. I just turn that in slightly to try and match the boundary. Hello? Being a bit of a weirdo there, mate. But yeah, look, there's always so much to do at the start. You know, sort of things tend to slow down. You can get a little bit more sort of specific with it as you get further down into the build. But until such time... Are we getting wrecked here? No, that's actually just clear. Is it, though? I actually having second thoughts about whether I even want to block this off entirely, but... Alright, look. Hang on. We're learning. Yeah, no, it's definitely clipping. Can I scrap this stuff? Nah. Rude. Alright, there we go. Wait, hang on. Nah, look, you bloke. There we go. Yeah, we can pay that. How's it look from this side? Not that we're going to see it from this side all that often, but... Oh, those are identical. What have you done, Kluger? Classic! I don't like the little bit of air there, but that's sort of slanting away, so there's not a whole bunch we can do. Yeah, no, look, that's fine, that's fine. And if we do, for any reason, ever want to actually... Can you go do some work? If we do ever actually want to go that way, I'm going to build some, like a blockage down there as well, but we'll make that one sort of navigatable, I suppose, as it were. So what we can do here for a final touch, because check this out. I thought this was pretty cool. We do have to block this off, actually, though. Because what's the point in the wall otherwise? What are we going to... Oh, sick. Sorry. The distractions are real. Because I don't think these walls are going to be wide enough. Because I like using these blokes. Oh, hang on. Well, that's not going to be... That's going to just look weird. That's just going to look weird. So we'll have to go decorations SOE. Barriers. But then that's probably gonna look weird too. We're being rooted by this game right now. I guess like in reality, police barriers are actually pretty heavy. Just this looks minuscule compared to an actual real police, like the fences next to it. You know, I'm gonna have to cheat on this one. But look, we can't just leave this gap here. That's fine. I'm totally fine with the ramshackle nature of this. Enemies can't path there, but like check this out. Hang on, don't screw me, mate. Yes. See that? We can actually build in here. How dope is that? Ah, you rude individual. I'm not going to run any power to here. This is probably just going to indefinitely be like a vanilla turret, but... Surface net? Oh, you're actually talking to me. How good is this spot? Listen. I don't know if its effectiveness while it's in here. It's actually doing a little bit of a clip rudeness. That's a bit of a bummer, actually. Like I could cheat. Put a box underneath it or something. It might actually do okay, like even sort of in this position where it can kind of sweep. That's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. Hang on, no. Furniture. Tables? Have we got like a little coffee table? That's so good. God, that's classic. Yeah. This is a post-apocalypse. Eat your heart out. Oh my god, that is too freaking good. And yeah, again, I don't know how effective that's going to be from there, but I think it looks really cool in that nook. The legs aren't clipping through the floor, we're laughing. Alright, so at least we've got this one corner done. I don't know if this, I don't know if I'm going too slow or too fast here. Maybe, again, let me know down in the comments what you think about the pacing right now. I want to build with you guys and sort of keep you in and among the process as we sort of flesh this out, because I think that's, I guess, if there's going to be any value to this, it's that kind of thing. Where you get to, well, we get to collaborate on all that sort of nuance, because I think sometimes you can see a finished product and not see how it got there and just be kind of like, how did he do that? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. That. All right, hang on. Sorry to knock down your house, mate, but listen. We've got to just send it this way a skosh. All right, there we go. So this episode's probably run its course at this point in time. We're getting there, you know. We've gotten established. We've got a few cool access points. The defenses are getting rolling, and we will soon be able to expand the operations, which is really, really nice. Even though we could probably do so soon enough, but we are getting there. Do you reckon? I need to know if that's acquiescent. Like we can cheat it, and then that actually works. That's interesting. But then, like, where do we go from here? We're pretty much stuck, right? I mean, I can cheat it, but I have plans, because also, well, that might hurt. Oh, we're fine. I was thinking of scaffolding like up this wall too. That could be kind of cool, like straight up there, and then we've got access to that part of the roof. But look, ladies and gentlemen, it's been arduous. What a time we're having. But I hope you are enjoying the work we're doing here thus far. Like I said, do leave your comments and your thoughts down below. I really want to try and incorporate your thoughts and feedback wherever I can. Otherwise, just leave a like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I hope to see you again in the next one. This is Kluger, and you have a great day.